What actually happened was my coach Andrea just told me something simple. If you rely on motivation every day, you won't get far. Most people don't fail at writing because they're bad writers. They fail because the process burns them out. I'm currently working on book 2 of the Blightbound Saga, currently titled The Mourning Pact. I'm on chapter 35, page 146, about 58,000 words in. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't get here because I'm always motivated. I got here because I built a system that let me keep going, even on days where I don't want to write at all. For a long time, I thought I needed big chunks of time to write, like hours, the perfect window, the perfect mindset. Even when I technically had time, I didn't feel like I had enough time. And when I didn't write, I'd spiral a bit. I'd get quiet, withdraw, feel bad, not want to do anything. I've also restarted projects in the past. Blightbound actually came from 2 different story worlds that I rebuilt. Writing itself never frustrated me. I admit I get carried away with dialogue, but people talk a lot in real life, so I like that to reflect in my stories. But consistency, to me, that was the challenge. What actually happened was my coach Andrea just told me something simple. If you rely on motivation every day, you won't get far. Build a system instead. And that stuck. I write every morning. I wake up. I cycle. Sometimes I play my Steam Deck while I'm writing. Then I sit down to write, usually sweaty, blood pumping, brain awake. Silence, same routine, right here, every day. Here's the important part. My minimum expectation is ridiculously small. I mean, like, 1 sentence for the book. And sometimes it's not even for the book. Some days I'll just describe a place or a character or something that might not even show up in the book later. If I don't want to write the story, I actually write about why I don't want to write. Changing the subject sometimes gets me writing anyways. I also separate writing and editing completely. Creation first, judgment later. And if something feels dumb or wrong, I leave it. I let my brain work on it in the background. Hours, days, weeks. The solution always comes eventually. Writing used to be scheduled for me, but now it's just become habit. Something changed once I kept showing up. I realized that writing evolves with me. I used to worry that I'd run out of ideas, but now I see that the opposite is true. The more I write, the more ideas I get. I also stopped trying to write a masterpiece. Now, I only write stories that I would want to read. And one day I just started printing my pages, watching that stack grow. And I remember thinking, oh my God, I'm actually doing this. And that's when writing stopped feeling overwhelming and started feeling inevitable. Now I love it. It feels like I'm creating something alive. Characters I care about, stakes that feel real. Sometimes I even get excited at work because I can't wait to go home and write. Success for me is simply just showing up, especially when I don't want to. And honestly, some of my favorite scenes, they don't have any action at all. They're quiet character moments. Just people talking and being human. But because I have a system, I'm not stressed about progress anymore. And I know without it, I think I'd be lost, honestly. Systems help, but environment matters too. I don't want to just write stories. I want the world of Salandria to grow, to outlive me, to become legacy. And that's why I wanted to build Aethrix. Community, collaboration, visibility. Because creating something and no one seeing it, that hurts. Aethrix is for readers, creators, dreamers, people building something meaningful. They don't have to do it alone. If you feel stuck, define the barrier. Be honest about what's really actually stopping you. Once you name it, you already know how to move forward. And if you don't, we'll help you. But most of all, don't shrink. Don't listen to the noise. Write. Write. Your imagination is bigger than your doubt. It's bigger than their doubt. And if you keep showing up, finishing becomes a matter of time. Sometimes I even get excited at work. Why, bro? Now I love it. It feels like I'm creating. I don't want to write just stories. I want the world of Salandria to grow, to outlive me, to become legacy. My dogs are barking. Brucey, no. I don't want to just write stories. I want the world of Salandria to grow, to outlive us, to become legacy.